Hi, do you dread Mondays? I want to suggest that you haven't found your Ikigai yet. Your Ikigai is that beautiful Japanese word for your passion and your purpose, and the reason for waking up in the morning that's bigger than yourselves. In this 2020 motivation series, New Decade, New You, I will provide you with potent ideas and tools to live a life that you adore.
Right, I think we need to wrap up, but before we wrap up, a few quick questions for you. I will return the favor if you want to. 5 books you read in 2019 that you would suggest anybody need to read.
I wrote the list down, so they should come up quite top of mind. So the number one book that I can recommend everybody to read is The 5 a.m. Club. That was definitely the most needle-moving book that I read. So we've talked about it extensively, so I won't go too far into it. And please don't let the 5 a.m. words scare you off. There are a lot of principles in there. Just take from it early rising. Do I recommend 5? Yes. You do 4, and I'm trying to, now that's my new bar. Some other books that, the 5 books that I read last year, I guess the next one that comes to mind would be, I think his name was Gary John Bishop. And I won't say the title because but it's Un-F Yourself. It's the idea.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So it was 7 mindsets. So, one of them would be expect nothing, accept everything. That's just so anyway, he's got a few, and that really, really helped me. There was 7 that, when I ran my marathon and last year for the first time ever, and I was about halfway through, and I'd never run any more than like 15 kilometers before, and I was screaming out all of his affirmations just to get me there. The next 2, I'm a big believer of autobiographies and autobiographies. Actually, I'll say 3. Steve Jobs is a book that I highly recommend to kind of see what genius, for both better and for worse, what it can bring, what somebody at mastery. Powerful book. The next book that I would say under biographies is an autobiography, and this is the best book ever. It's Losing My Virginity by Sir Richard Branson. And these are autobiographies. I cannot recommend this book enough. He was a lifelong journaler, so he was able to very detailed give you you feel like you're in that hot air balloon, or you feel like you're in that negotiation with Janet Jackson when he's 20 years old, right? So really, really powerful book. The last book I was going to mention is Call Me Ted. Call Me Ted, Ted Turner. I really enjoyed that book as well. It was again, it's reading. It was an autobiography, not as well written as Sir Richard Branson's, not necessarily as entertaining, but to grasp the sheer energy that this guy had, at times was inspiring, and at times was a bit oh gosh, I guess I'm not playing at the level that some other these men and women are playing at. But yeah, those would be. I tend to be a nonfiction, business oriented reader, so those would be my recommendation.
Thank you for watching. Just a quick reminder to grab your gift bag for entrepreneurs in the link below. It's a gift bag for entrepreneurs to the value of 57,000 Rand, free of charge. All you need to do is activate it. Part of that gift bag for entrepreneurs is a voucher of 3 months for 3 months free accounting services from a company, Dryk Holdings. All you need to do is activate the gift bag voucher in the link below, and we will be in contact with you as soon as you've done that. Thank you for watching, and back to the interview.
I must agree, I don't really read a lot of fiction. I don't watch any television, so it's like also like the leadership, educational kind of books. I just want to run through mine. I was actually writing it down while you were talking. And obviously 5 AM Club was also a game changer for me. I read it, and I intend to read it this year again. Even though I think most of the concepts I really know and understand, it's always good to revisit an old book like that. And a lot of time you are ready for new things to read in that book that you wasn't able to grasp the first time, because you, like you mentioned earlier in this podcast, you were not open at that stage for something specific. So 5 AM Club and Leader Without a Title is definitely another book that I recommend any person, any business leader need to read. Then another book, I can't pronounce the author. It's the Book of Flow.
Mihai Chekhnioff? Yeah, I don't know how to say his last name either.
Mihai, that no long name, long surname, but it's a very interesting book, and especially I've been a martial arts instructor for about 5 years. I just recently resigned as being a martial arts instructor, but that book really spoke to me about being a martial arts instructor and empowering your martial arts students is very similar to empowering your employees and in your business. By, if you're having a line like this, keeping them just out of the comfort zone and just a bit out of the comfort zone and just above the comfort zone, and keeping them there in kind of state of flow on a constant basis, on a daily basis, keep them growing. So, and it speaks into martial arts, and it speaks into being a business owner as well, by growing your people. And I mean, if you look at us today, we've been in a state of flow, I think, in being a podcast for almost, I think it's about 2 hours right now. So
yeah, I literally just checked to find out what time it was, and I was like, oh, 2 hours. Okay, that sounds about right.
It didn't felt like that. So
no, not at all.
One or two other books, The Power of the Subconscious Mind, is something I actually read and reread. That's from Joseph Murphy. It's going very deep into affirmations, vibration of energy, seeding of your visualization of your affirmations. Okay. Big ideas into that, and how we actually influence our subconscious mind and what we portraying to the world and creating results. And Mind Power is exactly the same book as John Keogh, a South African that Robin Banks is actually going on tour with the book by Mind Power. And then the last book is very much into soul work, and I got that from my wife, is Entering the Castle by Caroline Myss. That's a extremely deep book. I think you only get it on audiobook, but extremely deep book of exploring your soul. So somebody that actually want to look into the soul, very good book to look into.
Thank you for watching. Just a quick reminder to grab your gift bag for entrepreneurs in the link below. It's a gift bag for entrepreneurs to the value of 57,000 Rand, free of charge. All you need to do is activate it. Part of that gift bag for entrepreneurs is a voucher of 3 months for 3 months free accounting services from a company, Dryk Holdings. All you need to do is activate the gift bag voucher in the link below, and we will be in contact with you as soon as you've done that.